Hi, it's Jon Binnie here, your spiritual psychic mentor in Scotland. And I'm here today to help you both understand a little bit more and experience more of the fourth dimension. And today I'll be both explaining, channeling, and we'll be practicing accessing the fourth dimension ourselves. So please do, throughout your experience, feel free to put comments into the video and share with myself and others around the world what your experiences are. And know that it doesn't really matter how much research you do online or how much you listen to other people talking about these experiences. Just like anything in life, experiencing the fourth dimension is very much your personal journey to develop your relationship with these dimensions, the fourth dimension and beyond. Okay, so to get us started, I'm going to create a safe space, and this is a guided meditation for a few minutes. We'll be creating a protective bubble around ourselves. I'll be creating one around all of us, and then we'll get started. Please do join me in this safe space creation for today's practices. Are very important to be able to feel, to be able to give and receive, and to channel messages clearly without any noise or interruptions from other beings or energies. So please join me as we take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves. Your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. Now focus your attention on the very center of your heart, where the golden light, the golden spark of your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head. Reach up into the sky and up into the stars. Reach all the way up to the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connect in your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feel into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth. Reach all the way down through the layers of the planet until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connect in your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send so much love to Mother Gaia at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with light of source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out a golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good love and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us who choose to engage with this video, past, parallel, present, and future. And I set the intention for this protected space. Only energies and entities with our permission, our highest good love and compassion can see us, access us, or exist in this session space or within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into this safe space, I invite in our spirit guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, and ask at this time for their assistance in helping us experience, understand, and integrate more about the fourth dimension of our realities. And with this, we shall get started. Please do take a moment now to relax your body, to get yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting, lying down, walking in nature, whatever feels right today to receive this meditation and share. And I'd like to ask my spirit guide Maya to bring forwards some messages and first steps to support us on our fourth dimensional experiences. I'm allowing her to step into my energy field now to help us experience more of the fourth dimension at this time. Beautiful souls of earth, I come to you to help answer and to help you experience, to feed that thirst, that hunger, the yearning you have within you to discover more about reality. And I'm here to help you and guide you through experiences beyond the limitations of your third dimension. I'm going to help you now access aspects of you that are sometimes little or not used at all during your waking day. Please bring your attention to the center of your heart now. And in the center of your heart, you have a soul, a beautiful, unique expression, a conduit of the very source of love. Your soul enters into the center of your heart and anchors in firmly. This is a choice of your soul. It is your soul that has a body, not your body that has a soul. For your soul, your consciousness, can choose to temporarily or permanently disconnect your body and to freely roam this universe. Your soul, your consciousness, does not require a body to exist. Your soul transcends many lifetimes in this way. Your soul can experience a broad range of dimensions that your body cannot yet. And it is, in many respects, the ascension journey of humans to support your human form ascension, through which your soul requires to learn so much more about to take care of, to love, and to nurture the human form. Your soul does have a greater frequency range than your body is currently limited to. In time, you are invited to continue to support, to love, to nurture and cultivate your body so that it too can raise in vibrations and access higher dimensions more freely. I also draw your attention now as you extend your awareness from the center of your heart, bring it up through your throat chakra, up to your third eye, and now up to your crown chakra. And connect in with your big, beautiful mind. So much of our work is concentrated on supporting the ascension of your heart, the opening and the awakening of your heart, and also the cultivation of the love of your body to help raise your vibrations. Your big, beautiful mind is also important. I'm talking to your mind at this time, encouraging your brain, your neural functions, to remember those feelings now of what it's like when you drift into the early stages of sleep and finally into sleep. And as you fall deeper and deeper within rest, those moments where you hit what is popularly known to humans as the rapid eye movement, your deep sleep experiences. These include the opportunities for your consciousness to largely, not totally, but largely leave your body and experience other dimensions, including the fourth dimension. As I talk to your mind and your crown chakra, I remind you of these fourth dimensional experiences. The dreams that you have, the lucid dreams, whether you remember them consciously or not. So many of you spend effort, energy, and time at night time. And if you sleep during the day, and missions, activities, you're often supporting the continued ascension of Earth, serving others, working with your extraterrestrial families across the universe. And bringing your attention now to your whole body. Your whole body does have fourth dimensional capability. And this is something that many of you are feeling drawn to do. I want you to know that your body as it exists today, no matter what your age or health is fourth dimensional capable. It is a journey for all of us at this time, all humans, to consider what we consume. Water, food, energy of the earth that we live upon, the energy of those that we connect with and therefore consume, the energy of what we digitally absorb, who we follow, subscribe to, doom scroll through. Be aware that everything that comes into your body has a frequency. And just like the water that enters your body, it stays in your body for a long time. So the more intentional, the more conscious you are with your consumption, the easier it becomes to raise the vibration of your body, choosing consumption of higher vibrations increases your vibration naturally. I also bring your attention to your fears. Some of you do experience nightmares, bad dreams, however you categorize the experiences, sometimes just tense and anxious dreams. Whatever you experience at nighttime, be aware that these are also a reflection of what's going on in your body and in your mind at the time. What you're experiencing is something that requires you to continue to do your inner work, to allow fears to gently bubble up at least each week from your heart, and to begin to see the experiences of fears that you're ready to receive, that you're ready to shine a light upon, that you're ready to see, feel, apologize to thank, to forgive, to love, to learn from, and to let go. And I draw your attention to the experiences that we're about to step into. As I talk to your mind, your body, your heart, and I talk to your soul, I also talk to your higher self, the aspect of you above your crown chakra, into your soul star chakra, 1 to 2 meters above your head. Your crown chakra and your soul star chakra exist highest aspects of you in this lifetime, highest frequencies of you, your highest human chakras. Your higher self is well aware of what happens during dream time. The highest aspects of you transcend your linear time, remembering that really all dreams are real, because wherever your consciousness goes is real for you. So I'd like you to relax your body, to relax your head, your neck, to relax your shoulders and arms and fingertips, your hands. Relax your body, the shoulders and chest, and to your waist, your hips, base of your spine, to your thighs and lower legs, to your feet and toes, relaxing all aspects of you. And beginning to prepare your body to access the 4th dimension. I draw your attention to this beautiful safe space that Jon has created with us, that you created with us. You created a golden protective bubble around your body. It is solely under the command of you. This is often much more protection than you take to your dream time. And yet here you are, safe, within the execution of your free will, enacted as strong, safe boundaries. Not only this, Jon has created a safe space around all of us who choose to engage with the video today, across space and time, past, parallel, present, and future versions. So I'd like you to know that whatever you're going to experience today in this practice is a clear, clean experience, message. Simply allow yourself to receive without judgment, without labeling. And once you have completed what you've received today, I encourage you after today's video and practice to continue to reflect upon your experiences, to share them with others, to speak out loud, to write down in your journals, comment this video, however it feels right for you, and whenever it feels right for you to do so. I'm going to lead you back to Jon now in a moment, and he will take you through practice of accessing the fourth dimension. There are some concepts I'd like to introduce to you first. The first is that this universe is consciousness first. Your consciousness. This universe cannot exist, nor can its dimensions exist without your consciousness. The very existence of anything in this universe requires you. Therefore, it is true, there are no empty dimensions. This is because dimensions cannot exist without a consciousness within them. They simply collapse. Secondly, energy is what creates matter. This helps explain some of the challenges of your modern science, its limitations, its missing mass and dark matter theories. It is simply that energy is required from consciousness. And the most dominant energy from consciousness is love energy. The love of all things across this universe. This is what creates matter. It causes the vibration of reality to manifest, to be born into atoms and more. It is the energy, the vibration that creates matter. You are very used to the third dimension and often treat it, even if you agree with these concepts, you treat it as a matter first reality. That somehow your bodies are physical and they are kind of batteries that hold energy. Really, it is the other way around. Your body is energy capable of holding matter. I do not bring these concepts to you to argue with your perception of reality, more to help you consider these. Please do form your own relationship with reality, for this is the most true for you. No one can really tell you what reality is. It has to be experienced by you. So when you dream at night, and your soul, your consciousness, the incarnation of you can choose to roam freely away from the limitations of your body. You are visiting other dimensions, often the fourth, and also other dimensions. Your conscious mind finds it difficult to understand when held in the constraints of the body. There is also much for you to learn about the concept of different dimensions themselves. And for now, we'll really just focus on the fourth dimension, for many dimensions have their own different experiences, their own frequency ranges. And as I talk to your body now, I remind your body of all the energy that you carry. Your energy, including your aura, your auric field, which contains many of your emotions, It's not really visible with the human eye to many humans, at least the first two eyes in your head, as you call them. It often requires your third eye to perceive each other's auras. And this is because so much of your energy and your emotions exist into the fourth dimension. They are higher vibration. So please consider this whenever you are experiencing energy. Also, the energy of your life force, your light body, your chakras, they exist in the fourth dimension. This is why it is very difficult to fully understand the whole human form within just the third dimensional aspects alone. So please do expand out your awareness into the fourth dimension. Also, there are beings in the fourth dimension that are exactly like you but do not have bodies. Many of you, from a third dimensional perspective, would refer to them as ghosts, spirits, shadow figures. They are consciousness, often consciousness walking even in humanoid form. And they are not unreal. They are very much real, just as you are. The main difference is they do not have a body. And what of your own ascension into the fourth dimension? What of your path through the third, fourth, and fifth dimensions? This work, this hard work, is all about bringing your body with you. To not simply be an energetic body only within the fourth dimension. To learn how to continue to raise your vibrations. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for being open-hearted and open-minded. I pass you back to Jon to support you through your fourth dimensional practices. I love you. Thank you, Maya. Please now imagine within the space in front of you, a room is forming. This room is a room within which you're able to step between different worlds. It is an airlock or a portal, a conduit between worlds. This construct of the room is really a way of accessing aspects of you that you've already learnt how to do, much of which you do through dream time and beyond, including meditations and any other practices you choose to access yourself in different vibrations. Please open the door to this room. Let us call this the waiting room, the waiting of access between different dimensions. And as you open the door, please invite one of your spirit guides to join you, remembering that at the start, you invited your spirit guides into this safe space. So please, just you and your spirit guide, with them by your side, open the door to your waiting room and step inside. And once you're in your waiting room, you can turn on the light, make yourself comfortable, turn around and close the door through which you came. If you look down, you'll notice that from your heart down to the base of your spine, your root chakra, and from your root chakra extends a cord of light, and it runs out through and under that door that you just walked through. This very cord continues on down to the very heart of Mother Gaia. You've already connected it in to the core of planet Earth in the third dimension. So I want you to know that no matter where you travel, in whatever dimension you access, you can simply return back to the center of the session in the third dimension by pulling on your cord connected to your root chakra. Just a gentle tug, and you'll pull yourself back. Also, that these protective spaces that we created at the start, they exist and persist around all aspects of you. So no matter where you travel, no matter what dimension you're in, you're protected. Please do say hello to your spirit guide that you've invited with you. Thank them for joining you. And open your heart to allow your heart to be aware of your spirit guide with you. Even if you've never met your spirit guide, even if you've never really perceived them through any of your senses, please know that because you have asked them to be with you, they are very much here with you. Now, in front of you, as remembering that you turn to face the door through which you entered, there are 3 doors. Door to the right takes you downwards in dimensions. The door in the middle takes you back to where you just came through in the third dimension. The door to the left is your higher vibration door access. You can access higher dimensions such as the fourth dimension. And a really simple concept to imagine is that dimensions are like the floors of buildings. And in so many respects, this is true. What delineates a dimension is simply a frequency range of reality. Remembering that reality is perceived by you. Reality doesn't exist without you. And what lies behind these three doors, even the door that you just stepped through, none of it really exists without you. Your consciousness is the torch that projects reality onto the very fabric of this universe. It is your existence that creates existence. So we're going to try something really fun. I'd like you to just send some love to the door on the right, the door that accesses lower aspects of you, and say, I love you. I'll be back for you another day. And whatever exists in the right-hand door and beyond it, whatever aspects of you, no matter how low in vibration they go, just take a moment to send such unconditional love to all aspects of you. We all have lower vibrations. We all have our own inner demons and monsters and fears and traumas to face, all unique to each of us. And I want you to know that there is nothing that exists of you that cannot be loved by you. To say this another way around, all vibrations, all dimensions of you are lovable. Because you are made of love itself, the source of love of this universe. Now let us focus our attention now on the left-hand door. This left-hand door accesses higher access. It accesses higher vibrations, dimensions, timelines. And by higher, I mean in frequency. low vibrations, such as emotions of fear and shame. They're right down at the bottom of this building, this ladder, this range of frequencies. Their frequency in hertz is very low, 50 hertz and below. And if you remember, such as in the UK and US, 50 and 60 hertz, these are really low vibrations. They're low enough that something flashing, such as your lights in your home at 50 hertz or 60 hertz, it's fast, but it's still slow enough to convince you that something's real. Almost that it's a form of a baseline, a frequency baseline. And that if you experience something lower than that frequency, you would see it flashing on and off. And we're going to go much higher today. For your love and your joy, even here in the third dimension, reach up much, much higher into the hundreds of hertz, into the 300, 400, 500, 600 hertz and upwards. And what happens in dimensions is a dimension can only hold a certain frequency range. And this in part is because the range of frequency that can be experienced within a dimension is entirely dependent on the frequency range of the beings that exist within it, and vice versa. So it's a bit like being able to access the fourth floor on a building, but its height is only as tall or is only as small as the tallest or smallest beings within the fourth floor. So if you're 7 foot tall, the fourth floor will rise to meet and just a little bit more you're 7 feet in height. But at some point, if you grow too tall for a floor, or your vibration, as we were explaining, extends beyond the frequency range and capability of the fabric of the universe, it will begin to bleed into and eventually pop into its own dimension, such as up into the fifth floor or fifth dimension. So continuing with this vision, this visual, this experience, let us consider that right now we are on the third floor and we're going to access the fourth floor. So please walk up to the door on your left, open it up, and with your spirit guide, step into the elevator, the lift inside. And if you look on your right-hand side, there's a control panel of numbers. They go up and down. They go up. And if you look, they just don't stop going up. You can even scroll on the panel to keep going upwards. There's no limit to how high they go. When you look downwards, and it seems to go from about waist height down to the bottom of the lift, the elevator, you can see the control panel only goes down to -99. This is the lowest vibration of existence, level -99 of the underworlds of hell. So you're currently at level 3, the third dimension. Please join me if you choose to and press the button for level 4, which is 1 level up. If you need your help with this, any help with this, just ask your spirit guide to assist you. and allow the elevator doors to close and begin to rise now in vibration. And just very gently, it's not too far. And lift your heart. It really helps if you connect in with those joyful feelings, those happiest moments in your life, your romantic experiences, being a child, being a parent, times with your loved ones, those magical moments in your life so far, perhaps even some magical moments that are coming. Allow those feelings and the love you have for others, especially your loved ones, to fill your whole heart, your upper heart. And just like a balloon, you're rising up now as the elevator rises up from the third, pushing up now through the intersection of third into fourth dimension, now up to the fourth dimension. And allow yourself to pop up into gently this fourth dimension. And I hope you feel it. You feel it now in your heart, even though you're still in the elevator. You've shifted upwards. You've shifted up into the fourth dimension. So let's take a moment. Just enjoy the feeling in our hearts. Thank you, body. Thank you, heart. Thank you, spirit guide, for helping us get this far. And also, if you choose to now, you can open the elevator door and take a look at the fourth dimension. Opening up the elevator door now, with your spirit guide's help. And just allow the visuals and the vision of the fourth dimension to be perceived. If you choose to join me and step outside into the fourth dimension, begin to feel the energy. You've entered the fourth dimensional Mother Gaia and planet Earth. There is a different frequency, a different bass tone to Mother Gaia here. Still the same soul, still the same planet, higher vibration. And allow the feelings to expand, the senses of the wind upon your skin, the smell in the air, the sound of other beings, no longer limited to beings, only those that have bodies. You're now in the fourth dimension, including beings that do not have bodies. And you're also experiencing the fourth dimensional sun, its energy touching, kissing your skin. The feeling of your body now, the strength, the agility, the power to move more freely and lightly. You might even be able to feel like you could skip with your toes across the land, that if you ran fast enough now, just your toes would need to touch the very tips of the blades of grass to keep you in motion and to keep you in the air. Allow the sounds, smells, the feelings, the emotions, the vibrations, and your awareness of all beings around you, the earth, the sky, and also opening safely as we continue to be within our safe spaces, both of your eyes and your third eye also. Allow yourself to perceive, to sense and receive with all of your senses. And what exists here? Well, firstly, you do. You came into the fourth dimension, and therefore it is. Your fourth dimensional world that exists around you extends beyond the frequency limitations of the third dimension in your third dimensional body. Perhaps your spirit guide will work with you now and take you to a place that you choose to visit. And here are some suggestions for you to consider with your spirit guide. A place that you visit often in dream time or have visited recently in dream time. A place where the fourth dimensional aspects of you exist already. A place that you are curious of and choose. Or this space right here, right now, from which the third dimension into fourth dimension you entered. And if travel is required, reach out and take the hand of your spirit guide and allow them to lift you gently and transport you through the air to your chosen location. And when you arrive, take a moment to receive the experiences of what's happening. And if you're witnessing, like I am, beings here without bodies, please greet them just as you would a being that does have a body. Remembering there's no real difference to beings whether you are in body or not, because in many respects, they may well be looking at you, believing that you have no body. The reality is, you've left your body in the third dimension. But one day you will access this fourth dimension, and you will come here fully embodied. This is why so many of us spend so much time in dream time. We're preparing this world. And we've been doing a lot of work together here. Many of us in teams of 8, clearing out negative energy, entities, beings that dominate this fourth dimension, or at least used to. It used to be a dimension that was lawless, chaotic, that had plunged into darkness and had been abused by the dark forces. Many of these same dark forces that we experience in the third dimensional Earth. But thanks to you, and thanks to all of you working together, now we can confidently say that we, working in unity, have cleared the fourth dimensional Earth sufficiently for us very least to be able to temporarily live here on our journey to the fifth dimension. For some of us, it may be so fast that we will cross the rainbow bridge from third to fourth and into fifth, like we were stepping up the steps on a single stairway. For others, we will take more time. We'll take as much time as we need to exist, to live within the fourth dimension. There is no race to ascension. There's no right or wrong path. There's no easy or hard way to get through this. And what is true is the more that you face fears, the more that you consciously consume, the more you love and nurture your body, the easier all of this gets. This fourth dimensional reality, it includes your home if you choose it here. It includes your loved ones if they have chosen to come here. And just as you're used to in the third dimension, where we would experience ghosts, shadows, apparitions, energies, sparkles, orbs, the list goes on. Here in the fourth dimension, we can also perceive those same similar sorts of orbs and shadows and apparitions, this time from the fifth dimension above us. It's very difficult for us to perceive down into the third dimension. However, it is possible. If you're in the fourth dimension right now and you're able to pull yourself down in frequency and vibration, such as into lower frequency emotions, then you'll find it easier to at least enter the overlap between third and fourth dimensions. So experience this reality around you for as long as you choose. You can even pause this video for as long as you choose. Please do press play again when you've had enough fun here in the fourth dimension, with all its colors, sounds, emotions. You may also be interested in feeling into whether loved ones enter the space or not, whether they've done it in the past in dream time or not. You might also say to loved ones during dream time that you'd like to meet them here, to rendezvous in the fourth dimension. Say this out loud during the day. Tell them, I'll see you in dream time. I'll show you my home in dream time. Maybe you'll come to Scotland, where I live, and I'll show you around in dream time. Just ask, and I'll give you a flying tour of the fourth dimensional Scotland. Before we leave the fourth dimension, I'd like you also to imagine the fifth dimension above you. The fourth dimension doesn't really require your body. However, those of us that are on a journey to the fifth dimension do want to bring our bodies all the way through third, fourth, and fifth. Because in the fifth dimension, it's high enough vibration to support higher vibration human forms. And what is so beautiful is that we're able to enter upgraded states, evolved states of our human form, entering more crystalline structures, the density of our bones lightening and yet strengthening. And this is all a journey for us. And just before we leave the fourth dimension, please extend so much gratitude to all the experiences that you've had here, with the ground, the living things here, the nature, any person-made structures, the beings in body and out of body. Thank you. Thank you for this experience. Please turn around now, and with your spirit guide's help, ask them to go all the way back to the elevator now through which you entered the fourth dimension. You can do this now. And then, when the time is right, you can enter the elevator once more and give a wave to the fourth dimension. See you soon, see you in dream time. So in meditation time and one day full time, and close the elevator door and press on the control panel on your right, number 3. And just allow the elevator to gently take you downwards now. And as you travel downwards, you're getting further down in vibration. That center point in your heart, that attuned relative distance between your heart and the frequency of Mother Gaia, as you drop down into the 3rd dimensional earth, you're coming back to where you started. And just take a moment to acclimatize as you press the button on the door to open the elevator door. And now you can look through the door and see this is the waiting room through which you first entered. And just step through the door with your spirit guide and ask your spirit guide's help to close the door. That's the door on the left. The elevator door, all closed now. Just making sure that you hold integrity between all dimensions and vibrations of you. And if you remember, we have that root cord connection down into the 3rd dimensional core of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Follow this cord now back to the middle door and step through it. For this is the door through which you entered your waiting room. Step through the door and turn around and close it. Make sure your spirit guide's by your side. And with the waiting room, you can return the waiting room now. Thank you for coming, waiting room. Thank you for supporting me. And I like to imagine holding the waiting room in my hands and collapsing it down like I'm crunching a piece of paper, and to return it to source or never return here again. Remembering you've not destroyed your waiting room, simply disperse the energy of it, and you can recreate it at any time, all fresh and new. And before we come to the end of today's practice, I encourage you to let go each day of the constraints that you place upon your own awareness, your own understanding of reality. If even just some of the aspects of what you've experienced today, what has been channeled through from my spirit guide Maya, from what I, Jon, have said to you, I think even more importantly, your own first-hand experiences of the 4th dimension, across all of these aspects, even if just 1 or 2 of these aspects that you've experienced in today's video are real for you, they can be truly transformative. There is so much of our reality that is a mirror of our own consciousness. And whatever you decide is true for you becomes true for you. I encourage you to rely less on others, including me, and to focus more on your own individual journeys. Yes, be inspired and even triggered by others into action to make your own explorations. Please continue to erode and to collapse the silos, the restrictions, the constraints that others try to place upon you, and also that you place upon yourself. Even the concepts of dimensions don't really need to exist, for this universe fabric is created by the collective consciousness, the unity consciousness of all living things across this universe. In other words, it is all of us that get to decide collectively what is real and what isn't. So if something about today's experience feels maybe missing, or you just can't get your head around it, first of all, ask your heart, placing your left hand on your heart. Heart, what is real for me? Is this real for me, yes or no? Remembering that your heart is your fastest and deepest connection into your soul. And also practice, most importantly, after today's session, your integration of reflections, the memories of today's experiences. Write them down, comment in the video and share with others, speak them out loud, draw them, paint them, sing them, dance them, express them however you choose. Walk in nature. Ask the trees about the fourth dimension, the insects, the grass, the ground, the stones. Ask the clouds in the sky, ask the earth. And please know that this whole universe is waiting for you to continue to explore and discover it. And that when you practice these safe spaces, clear intention and strong boundaries, and ask for a spirit guide, your spirit guide to guide you, it makes everything so much easier, including the receiving and integration of such experiences. So we will bring this session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Thank you to every soul that's participated in today's session. Please remain in your individual protected bubbles for as long as you choose, and step outside of the shared space as I close it down and return to Source, or never return here again. Please do, if you're listening to this while you're sleeping, continue to sleep for as long as it feels right, perhaps until you have an alarm set or you naturally wake yourself up. And drink as much water as it feels right. And come back to this practice, either in your waking moments or in dream time, whenever you choose. And I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me on this adventure today. Thank you for all your love and support. Please do continue to explore my content, my meditations, book me for one-to-one sessions, my website, jonbinnie.com, and explore these other videos and links that I share at the end of this video. Thank you so much. I love you. Keep up your beautiful work. Sending my love from Scotland. I love you. I love you.